Well, if you're watching this video right now, I'm on the southern coast of Washington, a little town called Oceanside, getting ready to blow some stuff up, celebrating our country's independence. Isn't that wonderful? But I gotta tell you, I'm gonna leave the wonderful weather, drive back down to California, 12 hours, where it's hot as Dante's Inferno. I'm gonna sharpen my teeth, pin my ears back, and I'm gonna bust my ass with my origination business. And what we're doing over at Capital Direct is something that no other company in the country is doing. Do you want to be a part of something different? Because we all have to make our changes. Fill it out down below. Let's have a one-on-one, me and you. Now, this market is this simple. If you don't actively fine-tune, pivot, change directions, work smarter, observe the world around you, burn the midnight oil, get comfortable getting uncomfortable, and fight like you're Irish, then this business in the coming months is going to be the end of many of your origination businesses. Now, I brought this up yesterday, Joanna, I don't want to hear it, but it bears repeating in a larger quote and context. It is the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. The impediment to action advances action. Let that sink in for just a couple of seconds. What's your impediment? Well, in our business, it is absolutely everything right now. When you engage in all the activities I just said, that action against the resistance, of the market actually advances your next action and your next and your next and your next. Now, the alternative is a business with stagnation. In other words, actions you take today are not just to get you deals to pay your bills, and that's the immediate response that we have, but the actions you take set you up for the next round of actions. It's all the unintended consequences of what we do that are absolutely beautiful in marketing. We have things happen that we couldn't possibly imagine had we not taken that action. So it compounds, you understand? When you figure this out, the second sentence in this quote makes more sense. And of course, that's what stands in the way becomes the way. I really hope this sinks in, and I hope it helps. Now, okay, on with the show. So here's my question. Who wrote 5-year ARMs 5 years ago? Because from what I'm hearing, there's over 100,000 5-year ARMs that were written 5 years ago.
According to data from Intercontinental Exchange, a global provider of technology and data, 1.7 million homeowners have bought homes with adjustable rate mortgages since 2019. Many buyers who bought 5-year ARMs, one of the more popular offerings, will graduate into significantly higher monthly payments this year. The fixed period for these ARMs has already reset for 328,000 homeowners, and 102,000 more loans will reset over the next 12 months, according to ICE.
I think I saw Scott Groves post something about that, saying, I don't believe these numbers. Because who in the hell wrote a 5-year ARM 5 years ago? And 5 years ago, a 30-year fixed rate loan was a little over 3. Now, with a 1-year T-bill at 5.1%, and let's say you have a margin at 2.5%, that means you'd have a fully indexed rate today on that 5-year ARM of 7.65%. 3 to 7.65%? I mean, yikes, right? Now, I hope you have annual caps on all those ARMs, because if you don't, there's going to be 100,000 plus ARM borrowers staring down a foreclosure in the near future. That's plain and simple.
Now, if you sold a 5-year ARM when the 30-year fixed rate was in the low 3s, you should have your license taken away. Seriously, who does this? Because
the time to sell ARMs is right now. I mean, like right now. If you have a good 3, a 5, or a 7-year ARM, it's time to start selling that. It's exactly what the show is all about. Truth be told, you should start selling with ARMs, not fixed rate. Explain the ARMs, sell the ARMs, explain your compensation and how you don't have a dog in the fight. That an ARM right now is just a better option for most people. Sell ARMs, market ARMs, become the ARM. It's like Chevy Chase said in Caddyshack.
I'm going to give you a little advice. There's a force in the universe that makes things happen. And all you have to do is get in touch with it. Stop thinking, let things happen, and be the ball. Any?
But in our case, not the ball. Become the ARM. You can get a ton of mileage with realtors and your clients if you embrace the ARM. Think of all the marketing and training and teaching. Become that guy. This market screams for it.
Finally, tomorrow's the 4th, our independence, when the colonies told the crown to pound sand. If ever there was a case of punching the bully in the nose, the Declaration of Independence was it.
Except right now I feel like I'm getting taxed without representation. Joanna just said that. I kind of agree with her. Teddy Roosevelt, well, he referred to the American spirit as rugged individualism, meaning self-reliant and independent from outside influences.
When he was 11 years old, Teddy Roosevelt said, "If I'm gonna be anything, the thing that I'm gonna be is a badass."
Buddy, these are exactly the traits we need in our industry right now, in our business, in your business. What you need to do is take and not only run with what you think are good or great ideas, but make sure you know how to do it. Your marketing, your messaging, your campaigns should come from you, be sent by you, because what this market is screaming for is not to be marginalized, especially in the house buying process. It's so easy to do and everybody does it, but don't lean into automation that depersonalizes you in the loan process. Rocket Retail, they've already got that one covered. It's easy, it's expensive, and you're going to find it growingly ineffective, so just don't do it. What you need to do is go small, go smart, go personal, go independent, and have your business be a reflection of you. And when you do it, it's kind of like where Marshawn Lynch once put it, is where you're going to get your chicken. Hope this helps, and have a great and safe 4th. Later, skaters.